So, I decided to make an entirely new world, so that way we can kind of start fresh. I'm actually streaming during the day. I will continue Shadowrun soon, but in the meantime, I'm doing this because I don't have a lot of time. And tomorrow I have stuff to do. Have we already met? My memory's fuzzy. There's nothing that'll prevent you from progressing. I don't have a name myself, but if you want, you can call me now. Okay. Yeah, I don't need any of that. I hate that when you start free mode, it always kind of renames it. But I'm overwriting pretty much everything that happened in the previous world. But I do get to keep all my stuff, so let's first off pick up my heat stone, or my scorch stone, because I won't need that. And my prinny, which I could just have done this. Rude. So let's pick up everything lying down on the ground, because it'll be super easy. So, yeah, I'm starting from scratch with something, so that way I can try to get everything. Basically try to do more targeted, because the other game is completely borked. I tried messing around with it, and it was not working at all. I kept trying to get things to go, and it just would not do. So, yeah, I have a fruit of knowledge, which if I don't use it, I won't get humans, which is nice. So anyway, let's start with the boring stuff. First things first, let's create some super deep sea. I'm going to do about 4 blocks of this. Which, let's do like 45. 45 sounds good. Come on now. Let's make sure that's not screwing up. Okay, good. So yeah, let's just get this all set. It'll take a while to get everything perfect, but I'm going to kind of do it the opposite of what I had last time, mostly because I want to keep the center not kind of blocked, I guess to say. Yeah, so I'll do 4 of this. And then basically create steps all the way over, so I have a huge sea on this side, and then some extra water. So yeah, 4 looks good. There are faster ways to do this, but I'm not going to do that. Okay, maybe 1 more. I'm going to be ambitious with this project, but I do want to get absolutely everything. And there's actually an obnoxious trick that you have to do in order to get Broth of Life, because I think no matter what I do, life will not start on this planet until I get that, which is kind of frustrating. Actually, I could just go for an even 5. An even 5 might work out better. There we go. There we go. Because you want to create a lot of habitat, and I think this will be more than enough habitat. And plus 5, keeping it a base whole number will be a lot easier. And that way if I need to, I can always just bring everything down. So then we'll do this one as a deep sea, but a little less. So maybe like 20? Let's do 25. Yeah, deep sea 25 is probably good. Yeah. Because deep sea 50 is like nothing will be there. Because that's midnight zone or twilight. No, not twilight. What is it called? I forget what they call it. Abyssal. Or something like that. But I also have to keep measure of the temperature while I'm at it. And I should just use up all my little herbs. Also, you'll notice that there's pretty much just a non-stop barrage of items appearing. That's just kind of the way it rolls. But once I get all them and I'm not building anything more, it should be alright. Also, it's nice because I don't have to worry about any of the global warming / cooling effects. So it'll make it go a little bit faster, and it'll be a lot easier to just kind of move and gauge. Because I have enough global warming and cooling that if I really need something, it shouldn't be a big deal. Damn, that's 200. Alright, and then I guess do this like deep sea 10. Deep sea 15 might be better. Yeah. I'll always modify it again later if I need more. So good to get rid of these. Close enough. But yeah, I've had a lot going on. I was up for 24 hours yesterday, and I'm glad that I'll be kind of done with it, but at least come Saturday, I will be able to, after that, just go back to regular scheduling. But of course, this has to be like the week from hell with everything going on and lacks of sleep. There we go. These are what? 1,000? 1,500? Yeah, like 1,500. No, it's even 1,000. Okay, yeah, we get it. Toot toot, you're a train. Alright. And then the next one will be C. Let's see. What's the lowest level of C? 10? Yeah. Let's just do C10. And this is where we're gonna have to make it kind of smaller by ranks. Oh, balls. Well, now everything's gonna be screwed up. But this way we get a little bit more varied amount of ocean. So that way it's not quite as much a pain in the ass. And also we should be able to get more species by doing this. Yeah, so that's pretty good. Basically make steps. Little baby steps. Let's actually just go C9, and we'll just do it by ones until we reach where we need to be. Just because C is the biggest biome, so yeah, you need quite a lot of it. Like, you shouldn't have equilateral deep sea to C because that just ends poorly. And you need a lot of shallows. And also, since there's a lot of these and they're pissing me off, which most of them will probably be recovery bullshit. Lots of field sources. I should probably just keep using field sources. Because I won't say running out, but running a little bit lower on medium herbs. Yep, just a lot of field source. Of course, I missed one all the way across here. It also makes me wonder if any of the other editions have larger maps than Huge. The only problem with Huge is that it's very quick for species to appear and then disappear. Let's go to the edge here. We'll just bump up some field sources. I mean, I have so many that I could probably do the entire map just with field sources and it wouldn't make any difference. I'll probably get a crap ton of them anyway. I just feel like field sources only do like half the work. Or shit like that happens. Eight. Also, this will get better temperature variance. Also, not too much to say until this is damn done. But I've mostly been doing this game because it's simple and there's things I want to accomplish in it. Whoa. Jesus Christ, what the fuck is going on outside? Maybe the people next door are moving stuff in again. We also have like a factory kind of thing nearby. I won't say it's a factory, it's like a metal manufacturer kind of place. Like a parts building place, and I don't know what they do, but sometimes during the day it feels like there's like mini earthquakes. Like it feels like when like I don't know if you've ever been there when they've like been installing like a boiler or something and they like set the boiler down, and no matter how gently they set it down, it feels like there's like a earthquake going on. Go. That should be nice. And if I need to, or there's issues, I can always set them out longer. I did one in practice where I did like basically the same thing I'm doing here, but this C was like 2 sets of panels instead of just one, and it didn't work out that well. For some reason, I guess the bigger non-strip areas just couldn't function correctly. I don't know. I was also debating trying to create like a something that looks like the United States or looks like the world, but I decided against it because that's like a lot of work. I might do that at a later point. Since this is a creative game, I don't really have to worry. Create Pangea or Gondwana Land. Right. 1, 2, 3. And the reason why I'm kind of not being as crazy with the ocean is also because the one thing that my other habitat didn't have because of temperature constraints was a large lake, which I want to create a very large lake. we'll do this. I'm going to create an extra large shallows, and I missed a block over here. Oh boy. Alright, there we go. Then do this again. Don't get too excited. Also, already this planet's like hot as balls. Uh-oh. Something went wrong. It's probably just up against the wall. Yep, there it is. One of them was over just a little bit too far. How unexciting. Well, anyway, let's get the rest of this ocean done. I think someone accidentally clicked. But anyway. I need to see the percentage for land to air, or land to sea, Jesus, land to water. There we go. Happy, happy. Go. The other thing too you can also do is create an arc, like make it deep on one end, then rises to the middle, and then falls back down, because that way you create a kind of barrier for species, and that actually surprisingly works out pretty well. This also works, the pool effect, where you just make it like a big swimming pool. Because something about the long lanes makes things survive better. I don't know what the deal is with that, but it does. Don't ask me why. Alright, so let's collect all this nonsense. Million and one field sources. Alright. Of course, some are developing in the water, which I hate. I don't remember what game it was, but there was some game where you'd get power-ups to appear like this. Like, basically you had just a singular map. And what would happen is every time you collected so many power-ups, you'd get a new one. So, yeah. Basically, you kind of get crapped on after a little while because you'd just be bombarded with, like, oh, you got a power-up because you got a power-up kind of nonsense. So, let's do this. Let's go like 3. That's pretty good. And we'll just do it again. Because basically this is going to be where I'm going to create the giant lake. I'm going to do it in kind of a weird way. But this also prevents me from doing anything stupid with it and accidentally turning it to sea, and then the entire thing's ruined and I have to start all over again. And I was like putting the mountains in the back because I feel like you can't see anything from the outer cube if you put them up front. Usually ends up pretty poorly. So one more set and I should be good. Basically, I'm going to build a river backwards. I guess that's the best way to put it. Because we're going to have all that center space as like nothing. Come over here to the edge. No. Yeah, like that. Create a nice little river delta area right here, leading off into the ocean. Let's do it like to here. There you go, that's nice. Oh, you bastard. It also gets hard to see when everything is just gray. It's just a moon. Immune. Ugh. Can't believe I quoted them. Anyway. There you go. Looking fantastic. So then, let's do an upland. Not too much upland. Just a basic one. There we go. I know, we're getting tired. Still have a lot to do. The only problem is no matter how much you want to modify a map, you'll eventually just run out of every item and everything else. It's a good sink for those items, but it's not as good as I'd like it to be. There we go. Or correction, it's too good of a sink. There we go. So let's start building the mega mountains over here. So we're going to do it the simple way. So unlike the ocean, once you build a sky, that's all you really need. So you could build sky all the way to the top, and it wouldn't make much of a difference except by temperature, which is kind of silly. Negative 15. Yeah. Alright, because this takes so much more. Because that's 87 as opposed to the 45 in the ocean. Alright, and then we just need, what, minus 1? 1. Let's see. That's a whole 1. Yeah, so technically it's has an extra square, but that's fine. There you go. Well, let's see. If I do it right here, is it going to do both walls or just one? Yeah, both walls. Alright, so that should be good enough. Because you don't need that much sky. There's very few things that actually live on sky zones. So, stupid global warming is the only thing that builds there. So anyway, let's build some mountain around this. Let's just do mountain 40. Because even though I can't look up, I mean, there's 40 difference between these two. And it's huge. And I don't think I did it all the way over. But this makes it incredibly easy to use field sources because I have a block there. So, it makes it a lot easier. I also like using field sources on mountain sources, or mountains, a lot better. Just because it's easier to kind of measure. So exciting. It's like SimCity. Like the first 20 minutes of SimCity are the most boring parts of the game. Also, we still have to build a river down to the lake, but lake building is easy, comparatively. Although I think there's an irony with using like a field source to build a lake, because it's like the direct opposite of what you think it would do. But let's do one more mountain area. I'm just gonna do it singularly with the field source. So I can build like a little mini lake up here. I'll fix that later. Actually. That would be spot on. Also, ignore in the background if you can hear my wife singing. You might hear her lightly, because she's upstairs singing. That's what she does while she works. Look, we're already back down to 37 degrees. From like 50 degrees after building the ocean. There we go, it's happy. We really haven't used that much of the map either. Alright, so let's build some upland. We're gonna build a lot of upland. Upland 15 or 40? Yeah, because I thought there was one in between. Highland, yeah. It's weird that there's so many more areas for up than there are for down. Because I thought the ocean was deeper than the tallest mountain. That's a good question. We'll need a fair amount of highland. Not too much, but enough. But yeah, so I was just watching just some random YouTube stuff. Basically, I hate everything, SAR TV and stuff like that. And I always find it interesting that there's this kind of divide among a lot of like the more comedic ones, where there's some people who are, you know, super like edgy, like, you know, don't care about cursing and mature content, like generally just let things out. And then there are people who are like so uber sanitized where they won't curse, or they'll avoid using it and use like this kind of, I don't know, weird language that doesn't involve cursing, which is really strange because like even among people I've worked with who are really nice people, they still curse, and they curse rather frequently. And we always had weird conversations about why, if it's not like super aggressive, why cursing really makes like a huge difference. Like I always thought it was kind of like childish when there were issues regarding cursing in YouTube, which was just like, seriously, like this is what we're doing now. And now it's weird because YouTube is getting this like awful sanitization where it's like, oh, you lose ads, all this, because you said a curse word. And it's kind of childish. Like, I don't want our brand associated with someone who says the word ass. Like, I get it that there is generally a correlation between people who curse and generally more like adult content, I guess. But at the same time, it's still like everybody curses. And the few people that don't, you really shouldn't trust. I find that kind of bizarre. So let's see. It's like 1, and I guess that's like a half. Yeah. So that's fine. So this is Highland 25. So let's see what the next one is, which I believe is Highland 20 or something. Just see what 20 is. Yeah, do I really want another layer of that? Not particularly. Yeah, Upland 15 looks to be a better decision. Use some of these damn field sources. I love how they say 2,000 times. I really feel like it's like 100. So like every 100 you raise, every 100 blocks you raise. Because it definitely does not feel like it's every 2,000. I mean, granted, this is what, like a 31 by 31? Which is a fair amount, but... yeah. Now, there's another annoying thing that I may have to do in this, which is basically start a new one and then cancel it, just so I can get a specific item, because I think you need Broth of Life before you can even get this going, because I don't think anything will appear until you have a Broth of Life. Unless one appears right after you start time. But... I always wonder if you could, like, essentially force geologic by slowly raising stuff, like, every 100 years. Or something, like, just raise it by a little bit, not too much. Although I think it would be a ridiculous effort to actually go through and make every geological timescale on Earth. Because the other problem too is that I don't think you could pick anywhere in the planet on Earth, and if you went through historical maps, if you could say like, oh, like this is, you know, exactly what this looked like at this time scale. Like if you get what I mean, like pick a random place on Earth. Try to find a way to scale it decently, like not crazy, and then build only what's in that area, because I'm pretty sure you'd have times when everything would just be all flat ocean. And without the ability to really look at sea maps, because they always have like continent maps, but they never showed like I always kind of wonder what by prediction would be happening under the sea. Like if we know so much about how the continents were shaped, it makes me wonder what the undersea looked like. Which I guess would be kind of a confusing thing to ask, because I mean we know so little about it. let's just do like upland 10. I mean, there's not much of a difference between the two, but everything's going to start leveling out soon enough. Also, it's 14 degrees on the planet right now, so I feel like we need to create a little more shallows. But then again, once we start creating water, it'll start sinking the temperature really fast. Also, we'll probably do a lot more like little bits of ocean in there. I just wanted to map out good amounts of mountain. And again, mountain are easier to put up than making the sea deeper. So, fortunately. Because this is quite a mountain. Damn it, man, come on. There we go. Also, I really need a good movie to watch. I haven't seen any good movies recently, and I really don't want to go out to theaters. I really hate movie theaters at this juncture in my life. And even when I was younger, I really kind of despised them, because you'd always go there and people would you'd either get next to like the person who's crunching popcorn as loud as possible. Now granted, I get nachos at movie theaters, but I at least try to like have some human decency when I eat them. But you always get like some annoying lady who's just like crunching and talking, or like fucking stupid girls on their cell phones, which like drive me nuts. But for a long time, I used to refuse to go to theaters because, one, the price, because the prices are stupid expensive. And then the other reason is that for a long time you'd have people with the Nextel chirps going off. And thank God Nextel chirps died, because the rise of the smartphone thankfully made those all just disappear. But goddamn, going to movies, you'd always hear at least one person chirping during the movie. Or even worse, you'd have like the quick connect sound that it made. Whenever somebody basically was like having someone listen to the movie without actually being there. That doesn't match. There we go. Ugh, no. I screwed that one up. There we go. I'd rather do that. The only thing I hate about field sources. There we go. Alright, now we're gonna get a little jaggedy. These mountains are getting a lot bigger than I thought they were. So let's grab all these field sources. So let's just grab everything else. Well, at least I can use a whole crap ton of global warmings now. I wonder wonder if I'm getting field sources. Since this is right next to it, this should be like 2 more sets. So let's just do this. Cover 1/2 pretty much of this with ocean. And I'll do this, even though it's kind of silly. Just so that way, even if I use all my global warmings, it won't make a difference. Watch all the field source slowly appear on the map. I will make an absolute deepest portion of the ocean. Actually, probably with the sky, I'm probably getting global warming. I hate you. I hate you so much. Oh my god, I really hate you. I want to die. There we go. Alright, so anyway. Let's just put this in absolute depth. It just sucks that there's not anything in between deep sea or otherwise. Like if there was deep sea and then like twilight and there was a few or like the abyss. Something interesting. Oh. I didn't know it went all the way this far in huge cubes. But other things should be able to survive in the in-betweens. Okay, so that's the absolute bottom. That is absolute depth. A half an hour later, when the water comes down. Yeah, it's like 3 are appearing every time I do this. You just can't get rid of them. Like, you really can't. Unless you use it on like a small thing and just keep doing it over and over again. Like up, down, up, down, up, down. Because I'm pretty sure you have to have a sky and then like a super deep cold ocean in order to get certain creatures. Like they only exist at that specific point. I know the point of free mode is to like take the map you made and really accentuate it, which is good and bad. Like it's nice that you don't just like, oh, well that map is done, now you have to start all over from the beginning, but Also, I think out of all the times I've ever played, I never noticed that there's a direct map that tells you the percentages of what is what. Like the 65% land, 35% water. I don't think I've ever noticed it's on this map. I normally have to go out to the macro view. Alright, let's just go up and see how much more is left. Okay, so probably like 2 more. Let's see who's faster, who will reach the bottom. I will. Just barely, though. Alright, so let's see. Okay. So, like... Let's just do it right here. If I need to correct it up top, I'll just correct it. It's no big deal. At least we're at a reasonable temperature. 33 degrees C is pretty good. And I can just go up here, because there'll probably be 1 off. No! I hit it spot on. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Holy shit, field sources. Herpes of this map. I know I shouldn't bother collecting them now because just a whole crap ton more of them will appear anyway. But why not? Just get them done. I hate seeing the map that cluttered. With garbage. Because this is garbage. Like, these things are just stupid. Like, a little bit of field source is nice, but it's a little bit overbearing. Let's see, has global warming appeared? Also, I do have like a whole chain of videos, which I'm just waiting for some things to pass through. Nope, no global warmings. Good. Some things to pass through, and then I actually have like 2 new series I'm trying to do. I realize now that some of the other reviews that I did previously were pretty crap. So, I think I want to make ones that are a little bit better. Oh, for God's sakes. There we go. Alright, so this is upland. Yeah. So let's do some lowland, like 5. Basically merge these together. So that way I can start my lake. Or my river. Probably should have done it in opposite. Just do field source on this one, which is upland 8. Yeah. Yeah, just bring this one over. And then we can do some other ones on the other side. But, I mean, we do have a lot of flat land over there. And over there. Because we need a lot of savanna, so... I usually avoid doing this much upland, but I think it'll be fine. Oh, it's ugly. There's nothing uglier than that. So let's get this last little strip down, and then we're good. Then I just have to add the rivers, and everybody should be happy then. Still don't understand why you can't have deeper rivers or lakes. Like, basically it has to be one tile or nothing. Like, you can't build this and then dig down a whole bunch because the river source won't do more than one. Which is strange. Because you think you'd want, like, deep river or something like that. But you don't really get anything big in the rivers, which is weird. I mean, I don't think it's, like, bad. I just think it's odd. Okay. So we have our lowland over here. Then we'll do a little bit of lowland. Nah, not really. I'll just leave this as open savanna, and I'll put up a little bit of river. Like, right. Let's just do, like, 3 over. Eh, 5. Let's just do an even 5. Yeah, because that leaves plenty of room for, like, desert. And for measure, we'll do 1. Then we'll go this way. And we'll drop the rest of it. There we go. And all that will stay deserty by doing this. Basically what you're seeing is the path of the river that I want to take. So... oh god, please. There we go. Alright, river time. Stop. River time. Which, river source, I mean, really, they should be rare. So... let's do that. Let's change our cursor. Whoa. Calm yourself. Ugh, no. Oh, why are you... thank you, jeez. I don't know why I was doing that. Oh my god, cursor, please. Why? Thank you. Jesus, fuck. Making this as, like, complicated as possible. Come on. There you go. Alright. So we have our little lake here. And let's just go ahead and put a little bit back here. Just kind of make it a little crooked. I don't even care if it's equilateral or whatever. Yeah. Let's do that. There we go. So that should be enough moisture all across here once the river actually starts flowing. Actually, screw it. Ugh. Don't give me that bullshit. Just make it a big lake. Who cares? There's not enough sky things to really make like a huge impact on this. Might as well since it's right here. This one, I'll start bringing it over. Let's see, I want it to come over this way. So, let's just do a fork. I take my river building very seriously. There we go. And let's pull you over this way, so that way we're not too bad. There we go. A nice little happy waterfall over there. But a lot of things should grow because of that. And let's bring this all the way over. It's weird that it's turning green. Normally adding river sources doesn't turn it green when you have no life on the planet. So I'm not really sure why that's happening, but I'll take it. I mean, who knows? Maybe they changed it so it spawns life everywhere. Right about there should be good, even though it's not even to the other river, but eh. Oh, you fucking bastard. There we go. You know what? Let's do this. We'll just make a little oasis over here, so that way the area isn't too bad. Just like that. There we go. Ugh. There we go. Happy little oasis. And then just extend this all the way out there. This should also help, like, kind of deserted areas or drier areas to exist. Because there is always a problem with areas not being properly desertified. Right, so let's start bringing it over here. Can you feel the tedium? Because if you can't, then keep watching. I have to do this twice. So much. So much to do. I kind of wish you could do just like a laid path. So that way you didn't have to do all this manually. But I think half the interest really is doing this all manually. I guess it's more rewarding in the long run. Because I don't know. I feel like it's pretty cheap to create stuff. It's the same thing in like Minecraft and other creative games, or Terraria for that matter. How it generally feels more rewarding to do each little tedious step in a world than it does just to like, you know, like SimCity where you can just blow out whole huge regions. It's really not like a big deal. But we still have quite a lot to go. And stupid mistakes will happen like that all over the place. I mean, I guess technically I could be really stupid and one by one. But I feel like this is faster. Or fast enough, I guess. Just for flair. Let's just do. Because I love the flare. Make nice little happy crosses. But apparently put moss on the next level up. I'm also going to cut this part short, like in terms of the river. Not going to go all the way to the end because I do want some kind of deserty uplands. Scrublands. Scrubloons. I also kind of wish the river source would build based on the size of your cursor, not just like a singular area. Okay, so we'll get to this one, and then... There we go. 3 rivers safe. Isn't there like a place called 3 Rivers? Not like just like a town, but like a region, like what, Chicago or something? It's called 3 Rivers. This is where shit's gonna get crazy. I'm gonna bring this out just a little bit. Yeah, let's do a big ass lake right here. I mean, at least it'll help river populations of animals to survive. Too often, they're like the habitats are too small for them, or it's not diversified enough. See, like again, if I do like, let's just say for example, right here, it becomes like a waterfall instead of filling out that area, which bothers me. Let's just take it from here. Because I'm pretty sure if you don't connect a river to a sea, because I've had it happen to me, that animals don't seem to, river animals don't seem to develop if it's not connected to the sea, which I'm not sure if that's just me or... There we go. There we go. Look how nice that is. And then we have a little bit of plains, we have a big ocean, nice little sea. Have a nice little oasis over here. So let's collect all the crap. And I think we are done for the creation area point, which of course I'll amend if anything needs to be changed, like especially river formation, stuff like that. 41 degrees is not bad for a base temperature. Like that's just without any global warming or anything else, which is pretty nice. Actually, what I'll do too is, because I think this needs to happen. Actually no. It's perfectly fine. That should be more than enough. That should be more than enough. Yeah, that's... Yeah. What a beautiful world. Holy balls, that's great. Oh, yeah. So I guess now they've changed it so you don't need the Broth of Life anymore. But... let's do this. Because... yeah. Let's put it at around 50. There we go. 52 should be good. That should cause some major prosperization. So I think for being awake so long yesterday, my eyes are like going nuts. Look at that phytoplankton go. I know it'll take a while for temperatures to actually change. Also, that river on the bottom left I might change and sink it later, so that way if I really need a desert area, I can use that, because everything seems pretty damn close to some sort of water source. Zooplankton! Good. I think you need like 10 million phytoplankton before they start disappearing from the life news. Seed of Evolution. Alright, so let's go get those seeds. Anything else that's appeared. Because I don't think more than one appears at any given moment. It's gonna be global cooling. Nope, seed mutation. Neat. And where's that stromatolite? Nice 50-degree C's. There it is. Look at this. The first bit of life. Also, get out of this mode. My library has remained intact. So basically we just need this kind of stuff. We need those two. We need a cactus. Goddamn cactus. We need this one. Which is cold shallows, which I'll deal with later. All the leftover from trilobites to horseshoe crabs. We need the last coral. I luckily have all that except for the last butterfly. I don't know what... Okay, so yeah, we need these and these in order for this to appear. We need, of course, the crazy animals. And this guy. Which I might just do them by global cooling, because I'm going to have to cool the globe anyway. And these guys all appear at strange temperatures. But, I mean, they appear almost everywhere once this guy appears. Yeah. So, I'm not sure if you actually have to give them something special. These fish... This fish. This marlin, I believe. And then the last of the crocodiles. The snake that I never stupid got. 2 of the cats. The elephant. And 1 of the human offshoots. But if I don't give Australopithecus the seed of fruit of knowledge, this will appear eventually. 1 of the rare plesiosaurs. And the other Stegosaurus, some pterodons, and Archaeopteryx. Oh no, these are shorebirds. And then that's it. And then all the other burbs, which I already have. So yeah, a fair amount of things to get, but not too many. Hopefully I can spawn them all. Gotta catch them all. Oh, we have 2 stromatolites, but I had 1. But yeah, since life's appearing, I'll start getting recovery leaves. So let's just watch life go. It's weird because stromatolites aren't predator or really prey of anything. Really, there's probably something that did eat them at some point, but probably exceedingly rare. I know jellyfish will take a while. The phyto and zooplankton haven't even disappeared yet. so let's just do this. Land plants already spreading. Most, if not all of these I already have, but we want their populations to go absolutely psychotic. Yeah, life's gonna move pretty quickly. Nothing's new. Oh, holy shit! Cactus actually emerged. Jesus, look at how, like, we're already getting oceans that are pretty full. Look at all these happy Pacaya. We were all Pacaya once. Man, explosion. It's like some sort of Cambrian explosion. Let's put on this. This will have everything that I haven't gotten, which I'm glad I got cacti. It's weird. Because, okay. If we go all the way over here, it shows cacti. But we don't have oh, we do have conifers. Wow. All the plants existed. But yeah. I guess maybe in the last map I didn't have everything I needed for cacti to exist. We didn't have enough of a range. I mean, cacti are relatively primitive. Like succulents of all kinds. I mean, they used to be all across the planet, and then they all just disappeared. Much like marsupials and other things of that nature, when you get weird offshoot critters. Now I think global warming will be appearing. Yep. So now global warming will be there every time I go into the cube. Oh, hey, look, you guys have already emerged. But cacti. See, sometimes just small changes are enough to create it. A plant that grows in desert environments. It adapted to be resilient against cold temperatures and dry climates. So anyway. Oh, Nomlocaris. Good. I'll just let everything spread as much as it can. Let's just fast forward. But I do like that it's active and passive control. Like, you can't actively control how things spread. Diphilitis? I guess that's a plant. My eyes today are just like bad. I think it's just from staying up so much that I'm just like... I wish it would only show you what exists in the cube at the current moment. Oh, this one. They went extinct. But it doesn't matter, I already have them, so I don't really give a shit if they go extinct. Doesn't matter to me. Also, I do like starting off on just a generic flat plane. So that way I don't have to like deal with mountains and camera jumpiness right off the bat. Like when you start at like the deep sea and you have to wait for your character to get there. Never build deep sea or a mountain right in the center of the map. It'll end poorly. Okay, got my seed mutation. Yeah, all the recovery leaves. Look at these happy little environments just springing up. Difidella is back again. Looks like stuff's actually growing on the mountain. Leptodendron. I don't know why they're going extinct. So why is it? Oh, I think I know why. Because global warming is probably ending. There we go. 50C should be good. Jesus, talk about explosion up here. Well, it is 28 degrees there, so most things should be able to survive pretty easily. Let's grab our global warming. Because in this cube, we'll actually kind of need it. But yeah, happy cube of happiness. Water temperatures are pretty damn good. 43, 39, 50, 46, 47, 48, 49. Yeah. Yeah, Colonia is doing quite well. Either way, I mean, we're going to fill the oceans. Also, some plants I know outcompete each other, so more advanced plants have a tendency to make other smaller plants go extinct. I know all the taxites will all start disappearing because actual flowering plants and stuff will overtake them. Just grab a seed mutation. See, I hate that this other stuff appears. It's not like I don't need it, but because I'm pretty much out of leaves and such. Non-Makaras are doing well. Which I'm surprised they don't have more in their tree. But again, that's all insects and stuff seem to get the shaft. Crabs. How can you have a Japanese game without adding crabs and lobsters? Evolution and mutation all over the place. But most of them should evolve on their own. They won't need too much help from me. Something about this and watching, like, I would love to just be like an absolute immortal and find a planet that like needs life, like a perfect for life, but life has not emerged, and just to give it a drop of life and see how everything moves, and watch like species change and individuals and all that kind of stuff. I think it would be absolutely fascinating just to like watch the process happen. Like, oh hey, I like those butterflies. Now they're the primary predator on the planet, and they're 6 feet tall. Because nothing else was there to take care of it. Look at all these cacti. Unfortunate the cacti don't have more in their tree. Don't even have Williamsonias yet, which is rather strange. But we should once we get a certain number. Equiestum. What is Equiestum? This. Which I'm surprised they aren't around. But I guess it's still a little too hot. So maybe I'll let the temperature drop and see if the other ones appear. Just let nature take its course for like another million years. Especially considering like the first hour of this was nothing but me building land. Also, since it's huge, it takes a long time for things to spread. Like every once in a while you'll see the moss areas grow just a little bit more. At 1,500,000, I'm gonna stop and go pick up the mutation seeds or whatever's on the map. No river fish or anything. I do want river stuff to start appearing. I might have to force it. But the other benefit of a huge map is you don't need like an isolating barrier. Just because there's so many biomes split up. Like cacti will probably do really well here, but I don't even know if they're down here. Yeah, there's no cacti down here. So essentially I've created a barrier wall with this. But let's see. Yeah, it's like 49 degrees. But go cacti. The only problem, if you think about it, really is that for life, like something like a cacti that only exists in dry places, if they spread for long enough in one region, they would eventually just convert the habitat. I mean, you see that with like cacti that became like more advanced succulents. They lived in almost rainforest-like conditions because just the soil and so many layers of cacti previously have created like a wealth, and that's why you also get like cacti rings where they're all related plants, but they start spreading out over larger and larger regions because they essentially terraform the region. At least there's lots of seeds and mutations, so when I get down to it, which I might just try to see if I can force it on and create a Williamsonia, because once I start creating that, hopefully... try to get the other plant. I think that one requires, like, dinosaurs or something. Although, getting flowers without insects is a little weird. So 2 million, we'll go down, get our seeds of mutation, and then I'll look through the library and see what we'll do. There we go. Because things will keep spreading, but we need some other stuff. We need life to evolve. On closer inspection, this hat is made of licorice. And the god banana will stay with me and live on my couch. Also, it looks like things are growing in the appropriate manner. They're not just growing wherever they feel like. Freaking cacti up on the sky tiles or anything. Look at all that. Jeez, that's a lot of taxites. A lot growing here. There's a lot of Pacaya running around. Yeah, they're slowly making their way. How many of you are there? 7 million Elrathia. It's 48 degrees there now. Let's see. Anything growing down here? I don't think so. Nope. Alright, so let's see what we want to change. We definitely need a Williamsonia. We definitely need you to appear, so let's hit a Lepidodendron, or Lepidendron, with a seed of mutation. Because no matter what you do, you have to use some of them. Because either way, if I get... Those already exist. These already exist. So we should get either that. We might not because there's no Velociraptors. So I think we need Velociraptors for those to appear. Those already appeared. Those need Pleophacops. So we might get one of those, but I highly doubt it. Still no Anthracomedusas. But I think it needs to be much colder. So no Heliophyllums. We have Elrathias, we have tons of Anomalocaruses. So I think we need to bring the temperature down. A lot of Velopicaias. Actually, we can just do this. Because we're going to need the temperature to go down just a little bit. Let's do some upland. Try to bring it to like 45. So the only problem is that global warming and global cooling don't stay permanently. Let's do some lowland right there. 47. get out of here with that bullshit. Also, I think it looks a little bit nicer. A little bit more mountain dodge out. So let's put you up, because I don't particularly like the little inset area there. I can also take up the deep, deep ocean just by a little bit. Because, I mean, nothing will grow down there. It's just, even if you have the max level deep sea, very rarely will anything ever grow there. There. Very nice. So let's go to the deep, deep ocean. Down here. I'll just bring it up to 100. I think anything below 100 T, things just won't exist. People won't exist. Jesus. But we can use this to slowly push the temperature. So let's do one more. Considering we have so many. Actually, let's just bring it all up. Because most things should still survive, and all it will do is allow some other things to survive. There we go, that's perfect. There we go. As the temperature drops, we might have some minor extinctions, but it'll take a lot longer for the ocean temperatures to cool. Also, this vape flavor is goddamn awful. Fake strawberry is like the worst taste ever, because it just has like this like plasticky stick feeling. I don't know how to describe it. It's like when you eat candy. Oh, a Furorins. Oh, Andrea left us. Good. See the can? Good. It has this like kind of weird aftertaste. It's like any fake strawberry stuff. Let's get up to 25,000. Left us already. Basically, fish just took a huge jump. God, 14 million. Those numbers jumped up fast. collect our goodies that are kind of mediums. Oh, can't catch me. Yep, 16 million. 1 million clams. Primitive clams. Mind you, the clams. Oh, looks like we have some lake critters. Climatius. A lot of them. Although, it sucks that there's not a lot of water plants. I mean, granted, a lot of rivers and lakes are mostly just, like, simple stuff. Like algae and stuff like that, but you think they'd have something, like some sort of water plant. Like, you think the one guy, this guy over here, would be just for rivers. I mean, it's an upland plant, but I don't know. You'd think this would be like a water plant. Because I think there's a few water plants, but they're few and far between. Because there's one that's like river. Yeah, those guys probably won't even appear. So we need to take the temperature way down, but I want to make sure I have everything first. Yeah, because we need it to be much cooler for these to all appear. So let's just move it down. These are basically my sliders for getting the temperature to shift. I think everything that will evolve at this temperature has evolved. So let's take it down to like 30. Okay, like 35. Maybe a little bit lower. Let's do deep sea 80. Let's screw it. I'm using field sources. Maybe I'll do 35 for a little while to see if we get any evolutions. Like a million years at 35, then we should see anything that would appear will appear. Eight. Would like a little bit cooler. Because I don't know why other ones won't appear at 30 degrees. Because there are parts of the ocean that are 30 degrees. They should be. But see. Okay, so 42 degrees in the shallows, 41, 40, 39, 36, no. 32, 24 is the lowest right now. This is fairly shallow deep sea, so. But this should be deep sea that most creatures should appear. Most. Not all, but most. I literally just picked all these up. I might also bring up a side of the sky mountain, but it's not really worth it because not too many things grow that way. So. Sometimes you get the weird kind of bongo theme when you have a jungle. There's only 5% moisture and they're all growing there. It's strange. I do kind of want to put that up, but meh. No, let's just do... There you go. I feel good about that. Let's wait for 3.5 and see what pops up in the meantime, because the temperature will have to readjust. So, that's fine. Velopacaya goes extinct. Stega, coelacanth, good. Stega. Stop for the moment. Durian candy. I have to send someone a picture of blue sausage fruits. Because I'm actually going to start growing some of them. So I'm trying to find a good picture of them. Oh, weird. They have purple blue sausage fruits. Neat. I guess, essentially, I guess you could breed them to do that. Oh, that picture is blurry as all hell. Plum based on them, which is apparently you can grow blue sausage fruits to be mixed with a plum or something like that. There's a way to get them to do that. But anyway, let's get back to what we're doing. Enough talking about gardening. But I was also debating growing a buckthorn tree. I'm not much on a gardening. I just want to grow weird stuff. And Jesus Christ with persimmon trees. Like, I am not a fan of persimmons. I don't know. Like, I like them if they're made like part of a dish, but I can't just like eat a persimmon. Like, I don't know. There's something weird about them. I can't put my finger on exactly what it is, but they're just fucking weird. That's all I can say about them. Alright, and I think what I want to do is bring up some mountain over here. I initially didn't want to, but let's bring up some deserty lowland. At least try to bring the temperature down to 30. Yeah, I'll just do that. Oh, don't give me that shit. There we go. 33, we're almost there. I don't know what my neighbors are doing, but they're making weird sounds outside. I don't appreciate it. They've already had a million years. They're fine. And then we'll just bring these up like there, and that should be enough. Oh my god, I hate your face. Please stop. Please stop. Please. Some dry lands right there. I mean, I have my like savanna scrub all throughout here, so there isn't much issue there. Let's also do this because I can. Just enough to bring it down to 31. Because that's a lot of savanna scrubland to deal with. Although I imagine this game would be awful if it had, like, disasters. Like, SimCity style disasters. There we go. 32 degrees should be fine. I can deal with that. Let's go into the future. Theostego went extinct. I like how it went extinct and came back. Cops was born. I also think sometimes they go extinct to be reborn, kind of thing. So I don't know why they're there. We don't have... Oh, we do have Codium Fragile, good. As long as we have Codium Fragile, I'm okay. So we just need to keep it at this for a little while. fake hops? Good. Pachynorthus going extinct. This Butellua keeps going in and then going extinct. Codium Fragile is still replacing. Oh, Meganura already. Nice. Once Meganura starts spreading, we'll get a lot more plants. And hopefully butterflies. Butellua probably needs something like butterflies or something. Or it just keeps going extinct. What just appeared? It's obviously a plant of some type. I don't have Beepinatus yet. But yeah, you need that. Jesus, look at that. A lot of grasslands. There it is. Grows in cold climates on the land at -5 and -1. But I don't really have that, so that's probably why it keeps appearing and going extinct. These should start appearing. So I don't have any of those. They need anyway. Yeah, they need like super hot. Super hot. Well, anyway, let's give it a million years and see what happens. Tons of Ichthyostegas, which is good. And it's gonna go extinct in a moment. Yep. Pachynorthus is about to go extinct. But let's see something. Let's see. Fake hops we have tons of. Argeope should come when I re-raise the temperature. Those need even colder. Tons of those. Yeah, so I have to make the temperature just bring it cold again, do some global warming. Still don't know why Anthracomedusas have not happened. Kaluni is extinct. That's fine, because Codium Fragile has replaced it. I guess we just wait until Anthracomedusas appear. Fussy. It's still above 30. Yeah, all the butterflies appearing. So let's grab our stuff. I'm gonna use some global cooling to bring the temperature back down again. Bring it to below 30. You think I would have sea temperatures that are below 30. But I think the ocean temperature still is having issues. Because it's probably still not cooled down. No, it's 32. Stupid Celsius. I don't know. And other temperatures like Kelvin and stuff like that are goddamn useless. But let's see. So about 32 degrees in land everywhere, which that's fine. Let's see. Water temperature 30. Yeah, I mean, we have water temperature 30. We have quite a lot of it. So I don't know why they're not appearing. And these are all sea temperatures, too. Well, let's just do this. How many of you are left? There's still a million Pikaia. Just Velo Pikaia went extinct. Alright. You... I think they just have terrible evolution. No, they have super evolution, so I don't know why they aren't appearing. 33 degrees. Well, let's just use the Seed of Evolution on them. I have 5 of them, so... why not? Yeah, so I just need to take it down to 23 eventually. Hey, Primal Butterflies already. Speaking of which, do I have anything missing from Primal Butterflies? I do not. I just need that Papillo Ulysses, and so 13 to 19. Meganura. Yeah, I have all the insects. All the insects. So I just need these guys to go. Tons of fake hops. So I need to bring it down to about 24 to start seeing the rest. 23. Good, tons of that. So basically I need Velociraptor. Tons of Ichthyostegos. None of these guys have appeared yet. I don't see why these guys haven't appeared. I guess I need Eoraptor before that will happen. Okay, so let's bring the temperature down just a little bit more. Just do it like right there. So, as it changes, some things will go extinct, but other things will start rising, so hopefully. And then we can bring the temperature back up, and then down again. And Draco Medusa's already went extinct. Seriously? Good. Acanthodes. Marsh butterflies. Need Dinorthus not to go extinct. Also have to check the ocean temperatures. Let's collect stuff, see what's going on. The globe should start warming back up again soon. Do I still have Codium Fragiles, is the question. Yeah, have a ton of them. Yeah, these guys are spreading on land, which is good. Ish. But let's create a hot pocket. I usually don't like doing that, but... we need just a little bit. Or maybe put in a cold pocket and raise the temperature back up again. No. I just need a hot region. So again, I don't know why Cyclomedusas aren't appearing at all. But let's pick, like, right here as a hot region. Some more things should appear. And now Cyclomedusa appears. Bastard. Dimetrodon, good. Bellophakaya, of course, will be back. And then extinct again. But I'll probably do a longer Age of Dinosaurs than I did before. Also, I hate that Pleophacops has the trilobite icon instead of better ones. Bellophakaya is always going to go extinct because I think it needs Callium. Try Metrodon. That enough? Butterfly? No. Primal butterflies, elder butterflies have not appeared yet because it's not hot yet. Let's see, do we have anything close? Okay, good. So we do have some of these. And these guys should appear. Styles, Mosasus. Yeah. We don't have any of these because it's too cold. Stupid Anthracomedusas aren't evolving as much as I'd like, but... what do you need? Yeah, it's after Dimetrodon disappears. So we have Dimetrodon. We need to make it hotter for Parasuchus to appear. Diphodon and others to appear. So let's put the temperature back up. And then maybe I'll put a cold stone down. Or whatever. The frigid stone or whatever they call it. So let's bring it back up to around 35. Wrong way. I know, you're tired. Actually, let's make it even. 100, because 100 is easy to measure. And then... I'm surprised this isn't changing the temperature. Oh, there we go. Unfortunately, I'll bring the sea temperature down a little bit, but... So, like 2 more. See how many are left. Oh, crap. Well, I'll need to go up and fix that. Yeah, you can't move when the field source is going, so a little frustrating. Let's just use some global warming. There we go. I should probably look up what Dimetrodon needs, so that way I don't freeze out the Dimetrodons before they evolve. Also makes me wonder if it's just that Cyclomedusa has too many predators right now, which certainly could be the case. But yeah, we'll just leave it at 28. I'd rather just go from there. If nothing happens for like a few million years. Damn, there are a lot of them. I don't know how they're surviving down there, considering nothing else lives down there. Ugh, pain in the ass. Let's just go and fast forward. Good. Giganopterid. Excuse me. That one. Yeah, marine butterflies, what a pain. What the hell's growing? Had Opterid, so it makes me wonder. Okay, so they need hotter rivers. I'm surprised they're not evolving, because I have the Scorchstone there. Don't have any of them. Trimetrodon. Or Sucus won't exist. Okay, Sphanicodon. Still no Diphodons, but I think I need it up to 35. What is it up to right now? 28. So yeah. Let's go ahead and put that up, and then go for like another so many years. And then we'll go to 5 million. Because the butterfly shouldn't have any issue. Okay, Cleomimus. Spinomedusa? Wait, Spinomedusa? Did I skip some generations? No. They're the deep sea ones. But yeah, also things happen a lot slower in huge cubes, unfortunately. So, even base extinctions, I'll get like 10 warnings before they disappear. Unlike small cubes where you get like a warning and they're already dead. Although I do wish you could get a better look at the actual water groups, like the water temperature, like overall water temperature, like shallows temperature, so that way you can kind of say like, okay, well, it's this, and this. Okay, so we're at 32. Debating using another global warming just to try to get them to appear. Seems to be a lot of sponges and such growing. Looks like cyclomedusas only exist here. So I may want to put a cold stone there and just watch all the pacayas disappear. Yeah, let's just put a cold stone there. Because if anything, when I raise the temperature, it should keep cold animals alive. Because they're a little bit rarer. Freeze stone. It'll pretty much cause Velopguy to go instantaneously extinct, but we'll also let some other critters appear as I raise the temperature. I do need velociraptors so I can get that stupid plant. I think the only reason why I didn't get it was because I meant to use a global warming. Was because I really had a really short period of dinosaurs. Yeah, let's just do 35 for the moment. See what pops out of that. Phaeoptotitan, Pteris, marine butterflies, nice. Sphanicodon went extinct, that's fine. Primus is doing fine. A lot of marine butterflies, which is weird because marine and Sphanicodon's back again for like the 4th time. Now let's raise it just a little bit more. That should be good. Some things will probably go extinct. We don't care. We're looking for targeted things. Eoraptor! Ceratites. Good. Ammonites. Paramystotriton. Good. We'll keep it at this for a little bit. See, library. I need a Delobacillus to start appearing. These guys went extinct. They were not replaced, unfortunately. Let's see. Does this include... Does my cold stone include shallows? My freeze stone? It does not. Yeah, because the shallows is all the way over here. So let's just move the freeze stone up. Yeah, move the freeze stone up to like here. Yeah, like right here. That's perfectly fine if that just happened. So you can freeze out this little section. Hopefully that makes some other stuff appear. Green butterfly will appear again. Archaeoraptor. This. Good. Velociraptors are on the prowl. Paramesotriton is back again. Orphodon. Salamandra. Green butterflies back again. 39 should be enough. Because we do need some of the dinosaurs to get in here. Tons of Codium Fragile, so I don't know why those aren't appearing. So... I guess just see if one of these appear. Astarte Borealis, which I think those are extinct. Yeah. Dinorthus is also extinct. Yeah, Phacops are around, so I don't know why they're not appearing. But Dinorthus should reappear. And then A. Borealis should just appear right after. Let's see the temperature of the shallows by here. 0 degrees. Yeah, that's a little too cold. Let's take it back a notch. See if that's better. 19 degrees? Yeah, that's much better. That should make a bunch of things appear. A. Borealis. Green butterfly extinct. Parasuchus, good. Bit of Bacillus. Which I think there's one of those that I do not have. So let's see. No. Yeah, we just need the cats. That'll be much later. When we're ready to freeze everything over. Make everything cold. A lot of plesiosaurs and find a way to keep them. But I think if you have a cold enough area, they'll still exist. But yeah, 39 to 40. 39 is pretty much the sweet spot for that until we can get dinosaurs. Because we're going to need to raise the temperature again anyway. need a lot of Diphodons. Which that's fine. 35 degrees. Right now it's 39, so it's right in their sweet spot. So let's just let it go until we get snakes. Dinosuchus. So we have crocodiles and alligators appearing. Deltatherium has appeared. Raptobacillus. Broadleaf trees. A bunch, I think. Did we get the snakes? No. Yeah, so that's a medium. So yeah, it needs to be 44 before those will appear. Or I think I need a lot of Diphodon. Yeah, it's within their adaptation temperature, so there's no reason for them not to appear. Don't know why Diplocaulus is not appearing. I mean, it doesn't matter. I don't need any of them. I don't think. Cathodes. Don't have any of them yet, but it's still not cold enough for them to exist. They're kind of later in the tree. I guess let's just go to 41. That is Ceratoglanus. So we actually need to raise it just one more. Let's grab our goodies, because I think there'll be seeds and mutations out here. Yeah, seed mutation. Mountain, boring. Because those at even 100 should make everything go fine. Looks like there's a lot of spread though, so I don't see why. Yeah, a bunch of seed mutations. So 37, 38, 39, 40. Yeah, so let's do one more global warming, and then we should be good. Wait a minute. Something actually new appeared. Let's see what it is. It's probably going to be like a coral. Oh no. An ammonite that migrated to shallows for prey to expand its habitat. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. So, yeah. I think other than the late ones... Oh, good. You don't have any Neophurids. But the Dinorthus should be appearing again. Yeah, because we have a ton of fake hops. Then we need to bring the temperatures back down. Good. Leptoleptus is out. Hopefully we get some of these, because it's 42 degrees, so that should make them appear, as long as the corals start appearing. Hopefully they do. God, look at this forest. Oh, that's good. I got the rare mollusk. Actually, I think technically it would be a squidish type thing. Lots of crocodiles. Lots of crocodiles. Alligators. Let's wait a little bit more. Let's see how life does its thing. Come on. Codium Fragile went extinct. Rocky and Colonia are back. Androsarchus has appeared. Mosasaur, Hypotus, Tropithecus, Williamsonia. Williamsonia has appeared. Which is good. I want to get all the plants done. So these should appear once we get more Williamsonia. And those will be the last one appears. And then that's literally the last plant. So that means all the plant tree will be done. These guys will probably go extinct though. It sucks their evolution's not particularly that great, but I think these guys would appear if these guys go extinct. So I do have Adelophyllus, so there's no reason why they shouldn't appear. Yeah, Meganeura should be fine. Those guys. Corals are always fussy. Okay, yeah. Since the shallows are going to be hot again, and I do have Leptoleptus, I should put the temperature up just a little bit. Because I think these guys are going extinct. Guys should be fine until I can get down to these. So once I get a Nautilus, everything will be fine. Which I might get a Nautilus just because. Yeah, so Leptoleptus. So I should put up the temperature just a little bit more. And they should be good. As long as Leptoleptus is 45, so that's fine. These guys should be appearing. They did appear, so that's the reason why. And then when I cool it back down, they should appear. Good. When I bring it back down to around 25 during the Ice Age. But I first need to get through all of these. Basically getting up to alligators. Which I already have Deinosuchus, so... I need to bring it up to like 44, 45, so that way they exist. Okay, so I need Eoraptor and Stegosaurus. Either way, I need dinosaurs to start appearing, so let's go ahead and pump on another global warming. Actually, 46 should be fine. Okay, Lyceros. Oh, got something new. Finally. Hopefully it didn't go extinct already. Which that might be the scraggly vine thing I was looking for. No, it's snakes. Ha 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 ha. Finally got snakes. Oh, Cogonius. Did we just skip the other snakes? Is that what we're doing now? No. I do have them. But yeah, I have that one. So as long as we have snakes, that's fine. Because there's just 2 left in their tree. No, there's none left in their tree, so I don't even. Why do I give a shit about snakes? I think because I was having so many problems with snakes before. Yeah, so I need marine turtles for them to exist. Marine turtles are a pain in the ass, though. Okay, so there are some of those, which I should try to evolve them just so I get that. No, I need these guys first. Ah, well, I have some, so now that I have them, the other ones should be propagating. So good. Everything is going well. It's going very well. Still wish instead of those crappy descriptions that they just said what would be needed to get them moving. Like, oh, you must have Velociraptor, or you must have this. Or you need 5,000 trilobites for this to exist. So anyway. At least it's not like some require small seas and some require large seas. Like that would just be so tedious. How are you guys doing? Doing pretty good. Anyway. Okay, Drago Medusa's again. Let's see something. For Dimetrodon and its trees, do I need anything that I don't already have? Alright, so I have Protostagos. So I might get marine turtles just because I have the cold stone. I don't need anything in that tree. All the rest are cats and stuff there, so I'm not too worried. I have them. So yeah, 40° Cs. I should be getting Plesiosaurus once there's enough prey. Coelacanth. Destopterus. Did I get the final butterfly I needed? Oh, there's a bunch of them up there. That might be the plant. I need Velociraptors. We have Williamsonia and its cousins. Ah, it does look like it's a dry vine. Good. I don't know why I feel so tired. I think because I slept so much last night. I went to bed at like 10, and I woke up at around 10 today. Nice 12-hour nap. Colonia. The Nomlocaris is back. But we do have Hybotus. Oh, let's wait a little bit longer. So what time is it? Oh, it's only 2. Got plenty of time. Dimetrodon appeared again, probably to go extinct again. Tansteros, I don't know why they're appearing. I guess they're appearing on the mountain. It might be cold enough on the mountain. Alright, well it's time to have dinosaurs appear. trees have appeared. Apparently a whole bunch of bears and stuff are just like appearing. All the Kayas are back. Okay, cops are back. Extinct again. Let's see if there's anything I need to try to force a mutation on. Ton of Leptoleptus. Starte Borealis. We had this problem before where I couldn't figure out. Starte Borealis. Because it's something like really weird. I think it's these. Oh no wait, that's the stupid jellyfish, isn't it? I don't really need the jellyfish, except to have other things evolve. These guys, yeah. Well, let's just give it a couple. Just give it like another million years or so and see. Watch things appear and disappear. Just waiting for anything new. Sonia went extinct, unfortunately. Williamsonia going extinct and then not going extinct. Pick one. So Williamsonia should be doing exceedingly well. I don't know why they keep appear. I don't know why some species just appear and then go extinct, then appear and go extinct. It's like, oh, for this 1 year. So I don't know why plesiosaurs have not appeared yet. Stegosaurus. So what do you need? Pterodon. Let's find an Eoraptor and hit him up with a... Hit him up with a mutation. Our Geops are doing fine. If I can find an Eoraptor in this crocodilian hellhole. See lots of velociraptors. Oh, is there an Eoraptor? There it is. No? That's a monkey. I don't know how monkeys are surviving with this many of other things around. I'm surprised the Andrewsarchus even appeared. Ah, there's one. Let's see. Is there anything alive that I need to mutate? Well, I need to do Brachiosauruses. Don't have any of the cats or the elephants. Those are direct lines. These are direct lines. Maybe try mutating them so I can get some of these guys? Yeah, let's try Leptoleptus. And then we should be good. Tons of these now, so I should try mutating one of them. Yeah, I'll use an evolution on him and mutate Leptoleptus. To the ocean! I'm going to SeaWorld. So fake ops. Alright, the other one. Oh, C. Mosias. Since we have them. Yeah, 13 to 19 degrees we don't have. So shit, was the other one? Yeah, Wigenophilums. Oh, Leptoleptus. And we should do those. Find some of these. Guessing that they'll only be by the cold stone. Yeah. That's a Heliophyllum. Wait, are they deep sea? Here's some Leptoleptus. And we need those corals. Science. Well, in huge, I think everything appears. I don't think there's anything that gets like left out. I think here's one. Philip Sostre, which is that one. Wigenophilums. They have to be cold sea. Renomatia. Alright, let's do a little bit closer. Easier for me to see. I'm also like blind today, so there's that. Still nothing living down here. Good. It's for the best that you don't live in there. There we go. Leo Mucilus. Which is a terrible name. I don't know if I'm looking for a fish or I'm looking for something else. Oh, there it is. Oh. Good, horseshoe crabs. An arthropod that lives in hot shallows that Ditomophytonia could not adapt to. It emerged where Catostylus mosias thrived. Good. Should get a lot of those. So, we're living the good life. Got almost all the tree done. Watch, knowing my luck, I'll fill out the library and then be like, okay, well now it's time for the true library. And it adds like 7,000 new species. Like 400 new species. It's like, oh god, no, why? Killing obsessive compulsive me. Anyway. Monoliths. Another happy horseshoe crab. What's that? Oh, now it's saying up here. Hey, what are you doing? Land crab? A type of Mesolimulus that migrated from the shallows to freshwater as their numbers increased. Except it lives on land. Very strange. So where's my dinosaurs? Eoraptor. I guess Eoraptor can't evolve for some reason. Ugh, I wish it would just not have it as an option. It's annoying to use it on something and nothing happens. Alright, so why won't any of the dinosaurs appear? 41 degrees, 37 degrees. Maybe I just need more Eoraptors? Yeah, I guess I'm just waiting for more Eoraptors. And Eoraptors haven't been around that long. Land life seems to take a lot longer. I mean, there's more than enough monkeys and mice for them to eat. Barapitolotron, Lepidon, or whatever it is. I do kind of wish, though, that other ones were labeled as well, like, this would be a replacement species, so when the other one goes extinct, or only when this one, like, I don't know, smoother conversions, I guess. So that way you know which ones you could actually use an evolution stone on or not. Also would like to kind of see what would happen if you just had regular evolution and just let things go. I mean, temperatures would never change, but let's see something here. C's only 29 there. 29 here as well. If I took it down further, I think it would be worse. So did I ever get the next step up in sponges? Or did it just, like, reject the coral? Coral. No, we have tons of them. Good. Good, good. We have both of these. So yeah, once we start making things cold, once the dinosaurs damn appear. Don't have any of these. So let's try that with Leptoleptus again. I mean, I have 20 million of them. How many do you need propagated for them to exist? Let's find these fish. Andreoleptus, which is helpful. I like it we still have proto-fish. Also, I don't think... Well, he just got a Velopakaya. Like, if the species that existed before it starts appearing, the other one shouldn't be going extinct. But there's a tendency for that to happen, especially with the jellyfish line. Sometimes I feel like when I play this game, I bug test it for, like, weird things. But then again, they probably expected some little kid to play it and try to get all of it. Hey, get back here, rude fish. No, stop running away. Okay, I think I used the fruit of knowledge on the fish. Which hopefully doesn't start making mutants. If it does, then I'm just gonna kill those damn monkeys. It's like Australopithecus starts appearing. It's like... So I think they really should vary the temperatures a lot more. Like, just have a set group of creatures that are hot weather only creatures. Like they do, but it's not quite as clear or defined. So seed mutation has emerged, so I imagine that it just failed. Maybe I have to wait for enough coral to appear. For coral to evolve. Without hot shallows, they can't exist, so... How hard are these shallows right now? Yeah, they're 50, so... Yeah, there's no reason why that should not have appeared. Let's find that coral. Maybe I have to do this. It's rude, running away fish. 7 million of them. 1 million of furrids. 3 million pacayas. Philoceros. Which ones are those? These ones? Yeah, I don't really care if they exist. Yeah, then we steadily start dropping down to 24. Anything else? Let's do Eoraptor. Because we need a lot more Eoraptors, and for some reason they're not appearing. Probably need like 1 million Eoraptors for it to work. But I mean, hey, they were effective. Calcaro Stego. A Borealis has stayed around like 4 to like ridiculous amounts. Yeah, it looks like it's going up, but it still says it's on the verge of extinction. What the fuck? I might have to extinct some velociraptors. Because I think that might be a good idea. Lower the predator count. Let's see. Because crocodiles... I don't really need them. Mosasaur's fine. But we do have Dimetrodon, so I guess I could get rid of Parasuchus, but I have a feeling they'll just evolve anyway. Because I think we have a lot of Diphodons. Yeah, we have a lot of Diphodons. So... yeah, I need marine turtles for them to exist. So, that shouldn't be too hard. I don't know how they've survived, but they have. Um, let's see here. Yeah, I don't know why. So I need a pterodon. So I guess let's just try to extinct velociraptors and see if that helps. Parchaeoraptor. Maybe it's just not warm enough for them yet. No, it has to be. Alright, well, let's hit Parchaeoraptor with the extinction. And velociraptors. Let's find a velociraptor. There we go. Leptoraptor's going down. Okay, let's do this. It looks like for some reason Eoraptors are only staying over here. 42-degree upland? That's silly. Silly for you being here. Just grab an Eoraptor. This is another kind of cheatery thing you can do. Let's find another nice place like this place. There we go. And then they should spread all over the place. Let's see which crocodile we need to make go extinct. So we have quite a lot of them, and that probably isn't helping either. So Parasuchus, we need to go extinct. Parasuchus and Mastodonta. So the blue and orange crocodiles we need to go extinct. Yeah, you say goodnight. Are you a Parasuchus? You are. You say goodnight. Eoraptors should explode with little to no competition. Yep, now they're growing in number. Yeah, they're greatly growing in number. Borealis will permanently be on the slowly going extinct. Okay, Velociraptors are here now. Parchaeoraptor's back. Parasuchus is back. Well, let's see something here. There are tons of Ichthyomimus. And Ichthyostega. But I don't... Oh, we need Ichthyostega. I mean, I could make Dimetrodon go extinct. Because Parasuchus just seems to keep coming back. And Velociraptors keep coming back. Because I don't know why Eoraptors aren't moving as much as they are. I wish you could, like, unfocus some things. Spinosaurus again. Maybe it'll be worth it to get rid of. Let's take a look at Eoraptors, though. Because their habitats might just be too split up. So, alright, we'll give you guys the big ol' extinction. Again. Yeah, they're not going up to 1 million, but... do that and try to get them in more habitats, and... Water of Life. Eoraptors, what a pain. Yeah, I think I used the Fruit of Knowledge on the fish. There we go. So that should hopefully help them spread out as much as possible. Again, the reason why you normally build a wall to keep some things away from other things. But considering that they're not moving or spreading, it's kind of annoying. Especially because, I mean, you think Velociraptor would be something that would take Eoraptor's place. Like, Velociraptor would be the last step, not the first step. Because, I mean, you need bigger prey for him to hunt, so it would make sense. All the way down. Let's hit Leptos with a mutation again. Maybe this time it'll work. Probably not. Okay, so I need Vegavis. So let's see, would Vegavis survive? Vegavis would survive. So I happen to have a Vegavis. Let's move them somewhere where they could actually survive. Actually, Vegavis could not survive. Let's try it. This one is Cyclomedusas. Let's see if Vegavis goes extinct immediately. And actually, I'm going to grab another monster. Because I've only had like one today. Which is less than I normally have. Anyway. Karasuka's went extinct again. Vegavis is on the rise. Man, if frogs would appear, they'd have a fiesta. Enough animals to eat. Enough insects. Done work? Alright, so now let's try mutating the Leptoleptus. See if that finally works. There's Andreoleptus because it's brown. And... Alright, yes, here you are. Come here, fishy. Alright. Seed mutation, and of course they've, like, left the building. There they are. Stop being quick, fish. Alright. Hopefully that works, and we'll try mutating the Eoraptors. Or maybe just hit him with an evolution. Or hit him with both. Also, an interesting fact is I've never found an actual guide for this game, which is weird. You think with its kind of obsessive world builder, you think there'd be more than a few people. Well, so this is like the only guide. Let's see. Wait for all that stuff to scroll. Okay, Plesiosaur, Brachiosaur, finally. What the hell? Why did... Oh, Brachiosaurs might have disappeared because birds disappeared. Okay, Eomorphodon didn't survive. Maybe it's a little too hot. Yeah. Well, let's hit it up with a global cooling. Yeah, the stupid fish isn't doing anything. Let's just do this, because I'm sick of seeing them. And if dinosaurs don't spawn this time, then I don't know what to say. Alright, so... Dimetrodon, you get the big ol' Water of Extinction. And you stay, you get the green crocodile. But the other crocodile... Make it extinct. You. I could make Sphanicodon extinct, but... You. 100,000 of massive predator. No thanks. But if dinosaurs don't appear this time, I'm going shopping. I'm waiting for it to just be like, Dimetrodon has appeared again. Maybe kill Parchaeoraptor, so that way there's a little bit more. Slowly moving towards 47, so... Let's see if they will be happy now. Okay. Looks like their numbers are just staying flat. why they're taking such a nosedive. Get over here, Brachiosaurus. Okay, you're a predator, so you should probably disappear. Let's see, will Brachiosaurus just go extinct despite my efforts? That's weird. Yep. Looks like Brachiosaurus is just gonna go extinct no matter what. Which I don't get it. It's like the perfect habitat right now. Temperature or something? What's going on? And extinct. That's weird. Normally that should appear out of nothing. But I'm gonna save it. I'll continue it again tomorrow. And then hopefully we can get the dinosaurs to spawn properly. But either way, that's all for today. So you have a wonderful rest of your day.